Okay, so we're back online. I'm just not going to use the be right back screen.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. So while you guys went to relieve yourselves, some little hand came up and handed me this parchment.
Jesus.
I don't know what to do with it.
Eat it.
Celine, can you read this?
Yes. That's a map, heart.
Yeah, can you read it though? I can't read it.
Yes.
Pentral Lou. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yes, I think the wearing hide as armor is just me confusing that with something from like the world's most popular tabletop game, or whatever Hunter always says.
Well, I
Yeah.
think if you start walking around in just a wolf's hide, Hart might have some problems.
Like what?
Who knows?
High taxes?
Probably. It will definitely be very taxing on him.
You haven't made your oath yet to me.
That's true. Not
So that's
verbally.
the only reason you got away with
Not-
ignoring my direct orders, you fool.
That's true.
We have entangling diplomacy now,
Entangling.
Entangling.
as Hunter always likes to say.
Matt likes entangling.
Hunter, when we play Civ, he doesn't like to make friendships or alliances and stuff because he doesn't like entangling diplomacy. Which I choose intentionally to play the opposite way just to spite him. In our current game, I made friendships and then alliances with 4 other civilizations at the same time. If he's to wage war on me, all of them are in defensive pacts with me and will wage war on them.
currently friends with every other nation in my solo Civ game. I
Yeah.
have not-
Wait, so you just got Civ 6 recently?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it, and someone was like, "You have that game," and like, "We have a copy of it." And I'm like, "Wait, didn't you just say Chris wanted that game?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's give her the copy I have." I love giving my friends presents.
Me too.
I tell this story quite frequently, but
I love giving my friends cooties.
I had a friend
Me too.
who just was like, "I want to get into PC gaming, but I don't know where to start." And I'm like,
Here, have a
I don't
game.
know. I was like, "Here's $130 worth of games that I will never play."
Nice.
And it's like good games, just games that, as Nate will tell you, I'm really bad at. I had like a copy of the new Spyro game and a copy of the new Crash Bandicoot game, and I'm like, if you just want to play some good games, I know these are good. I'm just really bad at them.
We should play a really huge, massive scale Civ game. Me, Matt, and Pick have one right now.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
massive?
We just started, I think. I don't even know what turn we're on. But
Oh, but how many civs did you add? That's really what determines it.
I don't remember. I think we just left it at like whatever the defaults are.
Mm. Yeah, I do absolutely want to play a huge game of that with a bunch of folks, but we'll need to make sure we're setting turn timers, because with that many
Yeah.
people, it like any one person that's not paying attention very long, like, stretches the game out.
Oh, for sure.
Which game?
Civilization.
Yeah, Civ
Oh.
6. Sid Meier's Civilization. Sorry if that sounded like I was making fun of you. I was trying to do a French accent. It just came out really bad. And I would not make fun of a French person. What was that?
Suck at Civilization. Nah, it's not my
Oh,
my
so
style
do
of
I.
game.
Oh,
I'm terrible at it, but I love it.
I love me a good 4X strategy game.
Yeah, he does.
Matt doesn't like playing them with me.
Yeah, he told us that.
Did he? He said
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Not like those exact words, but yeah.
yeah, he's like, I probably said like Cody's a tryhard or something
Yep.
like that.
Those are the words.
But it's like, I guess I'm a tryhard, because the only point of the game is for me to, like, the only part that makes it fun is being a tryhard, right? Like, if you're not trying in a game like that, why even play it?
I don't know.
I mean, like if
I
you wanted to
sometimes
do like
play
a,
without trying, and I like it.
but if you want to do like a, I'm not talking like min-maxing. I'm just mean like, I like to do the RP stuff. Like, especially if there's a bunch of players, I love doing the like private messaging, like secret relationships behind people's
That's
backs
phenomenal.
and stuff. I
love
love
that.
that. I did that. I think the last time I really did it was in Stellaris. Well, man, if we ever do get a big group together for a game like that, I have this fun idea. Everyone gets into a Discord, everyone's chatting, right? And anytime that you want to have a private conversation, two people can go to a private like thing, and everyone is just like mutual agreement. You don't go into the chat, but you are allowed to see when other people go into other rooms. So if there are like people having different conversations and discussions, you could just you would be able to know who they are, but not what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you have spies that see meetings taking place.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the viewers would feel like. And and also the other players would, yeah, it'd be, I see you seeing as spies. In my mind, it's like ambassadors and stuff. And so you're like seeing when the ambassadors are like having meetings and summits and stuff like that.
It's when you know your best friend in 5th grade has a sleepover, but you don't get invited.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
That sounded very personal, Chris, and I
I
just want
will-
to make sure that you're okay.
Never
I actually
forget
have
Allison.
never had that happen.
Yeah, but that's just because you didn't go to slumber parties. Haha.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. I went to slumber parties all the time
You're
as
the
a budding
best.
young youth.
Mhm. I lived for sleepovers.
I love
man.
slumber parties. That's how I found out I love Nate so much.
Kiss, kiss, fall in
Aw.
love. Do 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 do. I sometimes just wish that the O-Run High School Host Club music would play whenever I did it at anything
Whenever I did it.
adventurous. It's like, I'm gonna go outside. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Do do do. I'm gonna go take out the trash.
I like this song.
It's a
good.
jam.
I've got almost an entire page of notes already. This is madness.
Madness, I say.
This is madness, Joanne.
I'm just sitting here eating a tub of cottage cheese. That's where my
Sounds
life is
good.
at the moment.
Good.
I have cheese crackers, peanut butter crackers,
I just ate a
orange crackers.
bar of bitter chocolate.
I thought you were gonna say a bar of soap. I was very confused. Super
That would
confused.
be amazing.
Sometimes you just gotta.
See, my brain went there because I saw a meme literally an hour before we started that was Dove chocolate tastes way better than their soap. And I was like,
Very
wow.
true.
It's fair. Yeah, so something about the be right back scene in my OBS just like kills the program.
Nice.
So I don't know
That's
why that's
fabulous.
happening, but we're just not gonna worry about it. Okay, so you guys continue on your way away from the I'm trying to think of a clever way to say
Banana. Oh.
no, like dishanded the
The party began to
the
just stand
unhanded camp.
The
The par-
unarmed.
The party stood around not speaking to each other for about 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden, the narrator voice that they all heard in their head told them to get going.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
George R.R.
enough.
Martin.
Oh, did Hart? Did you want to look at the papers?
I rolled and I failed. I was gonna try to folklore it as well
I
Good
try. I
work.
can try to
with
take
my
a look.
with my experience.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
with
If you
different
guys want to
countries and
like
stuff,
pass the papers
I have a-
around and try and figure out what it says, you can do that real quick.
I have
I-
education. Or
Yeah,
folklore.
education would be good.
but I also failed. So
Education could be at plus 10.
Okay.
Because that
I'm not
seems
very
more
smart.
applicable.
What you eating, Topher?
I have cottage cheese, large
Nope.
curd.
I'm disappointed. I thought it was ice cream.
No,
Nope. Yep. So you guys are all
Nope,
handing around these Tosk orders,
and none of us can
papers.
decipher it.
Yep, and you're like,
We're all bad.
you're like
See, Celine will try and scrutinize because you said
Sure.
that word.
yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah, scrutinize. I don't know what the fuck this mumbo jumbo is.
Yeah, so you all resolve that it
Yeah.
probably just says nothing and it's not important.
And you can show
Um,
Lillian. She's smart, I think.
I try.
Do you have education? Education's
Is-
plus 10. Everything else is
is-
flat.
If someone is bringing it to me, then I can do that.
Oh yeah, you're all together now, and they
Okay.
looted them from the cart.
So education and plus 10.
Yep.
I went to church school.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay.
So, you, from your background, have seen a lot of different languages, especially because you're old as hell.
Yep.
And so you can kind of decipher this Toskian. They are orders to send this group of fairly, they're not like elite soldiers, but they're like not just, city guards or whatever.
Okay.
They're not sash bearers.
They were sent out to, they're certainly not sash bearers.
Best.
Sent out to deal with a problem that had been plaguing this close border that Tosk has right here. You guys are on this page, right?
We were sent to hand the problem.
Yeah, and so the papers describe it as an orcs issue, and it goes on to talk about the as you all know, the orcs have been a continuing problem on the border with Voshek Tadberg, something to do with the Fallen Star, blah blah blah, and so
they're northeast, like north of the forts.
yeah. So if you zoom out, Tosk is like north of the Lost Provinces,
Northeast of Perchwell.
Yeah, and so from where you guys are, basically due east would get you right to Tosk. And the Agent Bruce told you guys as you were coming up that you need to skirt a pretty wide berth around the border of Tosk because they are taking a very staunch isolationist idea to this whole cataclysm and very aggressively defending their borders, but not really doing a whole lot in terms of coming out to retake land. And so this is a sortie that was dispatched from somewhere to deal with something that was probably harassing the border, and clearly they failed.
Or they came out here for something totally different.
Yeah. There could be secret meaning.
I mean, there's probably a million things. Yeah, there's a secret handshake.
Oh no.
Damn.
The hands.
It's all coming together.
Shake.
So I'll share all of that. I can't really make much of that politics at this point, but I suppose it's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like exceptionally enlightening, because it's not like
Doing a prayer over it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you I thought you were gonna like say something.
No.
Celine will also explain what she gathered from her inclination, like her investigations about how seems like a spell may have gone horribly wrong, because how it's like use the murderer's hand or whatever, and if you fail horribly, the hand will come alive and strangle the shit out of your companions.
Yeah.
Or maybe it strangles you.
Celine sharing information.
That is
I mean,
nice.
In the blood.
It's the investigation we just did, so.
Yeah, so again, Celine can trace through her witch sight the approximate location of the book that you are now sort of following.
Pissing me off.
And whoever is leading with survival, give me one more roll.
Oh.
So with a failure, you will not begin to catch up. It's
Can anyone
possible
assist?
someone could try and assist, or you could re-roll it with a fortune point.
I can't assist from up here, I don't think, right?
No,
Anybody else have
you are
survival?
currently
I don't have. Wait, you
I'm
have
the-
survival. Oh, wait,
I'm the only one who has survival.
we should have
Okay.
had me do it and you assist me. But but you don't have survival
I mean,
either.
Yeah.
We just aren't catching up. We can't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
so
I guess.
you're.
Do you want me to re-roll it? I'll just re-roll it.
You could flip a token.
Good.
Flip a token.
I suppose we could try once.
Okay. There you go.
Hey! So, you begin to catch up on the book. Celine can feel the connection strengthening as she gets closer and closer.
Bounces more on Lillian's shoulders.
Yep.
Hey,
Drive,
stop that! I've got a bum leg, don't you know?
Getting closer.
driving her companions forward. And you eventually, Celine, you notice that it has stopped moving away from you. And so this connection strengthens ever stronger as you are approaching something. You guys crest a hill and sort of break through into a clearing, and you look down upon,
John.
let's see, 1 second.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Look down upon John Wayne.
Daniel
John
Day-Lewis.
You can't see him.
No, you wouldn't be able to see him.
It's a very strange sight to behold from the top of
It's a
this
Porta
hill.
potty.
It's hands.
It is a derelict, like, tiny country chapel that
course
looks
it
to
is.
be in, like,
Full of hands.
like disrepair, broken windows, like boards falling out of the siding, really overgrown with like plants and stuff. There's this little wall that sort of extends out from the front of the chapel, which looks to be a graveyard of sorts. And
Dealing with necromancy.
it's just like haphazard tombstones. Some of them are fallen over, super worn, cracked, and sort of interspersed through all of this, it's like a hoarder nightmare.
Not to mention the hand-sized holes on top of all of the
So they're immediate, like, to your vision right now, there's nothing handy about it yet.
God damn it. Fucking human.
There are piles of junk, like furniture and wagon wheels and like blacksmith equipment and just like any type of miscellany that you can think of has seemingly been like gathered here and just like piled randomly in the graveyard and around the walls and like against the chapel itself, and you can sort of see in through some of the broken windows that it's just like full of just random shit.
They call them the hand bandits.
And it doesn't even appear
Doggo.
to be like anything of particular great value. Just like a yarn spinning wheel leaning against a stove that's on top of a pile of books. That's, it's just like, it looks
Jesus.
like a whole town or like multiple small villages worth of just like all of the like knickknacks and furniture and random
Paddywhacks.
shit has just been
Basically anything that's not bolted down.
has been brought here and is piled just all over the place. Some
It's a
kind of
hoarder's
like,
wet dream.
yeah, like giga hoarder sort of thing.
Giga Hoarder is
Is
what they
my-
called me in college.
Jesus. Does my witch side pick up anything out of the ordinary?
Like
Or
the
different?
hands.
Metal detecting
Um,
at this point.
There is a substantial Winds of Magic influence in this area. And your book is inside the chapel.
We gotta go inside.
Of course we do. Of course, it couldn't be out here, sitting on top of one of these graves, just
'Cause
waiting.
whoever grabbed it has it inside, and it's mine.
They grabbed it. Now
Um,
we're gonna get grabbed
Mush.
just as a
Let's
heads up,
go.
Mush.
this square right here is like the bell tower sort of like steeple, which is like, points up into the sky, its own
Alright,
kind of
guys.
like little room or whatever.
Get ready to fight Quasimodo.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
anyone
I don't want to.
Get closer hiding? Like on just open ground or just a place that we can hide and
Whatever it is.
So there
Oh.
are
Probably.
it's in sort of an overgrown like clearing. You can see like the remnants of a little dirt path that would have been used decades ago for the people who actually went here. But there's a decent amount of like hiding places just because there's so much shit here. But you would have to cross, some open, tall grass clearing to like get up to the wall or whatever if you wanted to hide. But yeah, otherwise it's just sort of nestled in this clearing, forgotten by time, unused, seemingly until recently.
Yeah. Mush.
No,
Digs-
this is a scary time.
Digs
You
her
don't stay up here during
spurs.
scary time.
Ah! Digging the spurs, grabbing the hair, and yeah.
Hey, wait a second.
Where did you get spurs?
Why are you grabbing my hair?
Because they're reins.
It's a little too kinky for me.
Don't ask if you didn't mind.
If they were in pigtails, it'd be better.
Yeah.
If she would ever take a bath, I might be into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
Maybe someday.
Nab's token is here. You
Not
guys
me,
should.
for the captain.
You guys can all grab your tokens and drop them.
I have a token.
Oh yeah, I can. You should make one, and we can get you one for next time.
I could
You
drop
said that
one
last time.
I did say that last time.
now. Yeah, I could drop one now. Wait. Pick one from the ones that I
Yeah,
have.
you can pick one. So Celine is obviously interested in going in.
Oh, yeah. It's just another magic user, she assumes. A necromancer, though.
Bam, 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 bam. How is everybody else feeling about that idea? I'm assuming Celine vocalizes that at least a little
I
bit.
mean, yeah, I'm pretty fine with the frontal approach.
Yeah, I'll follow behind. I'll hang back a bit behind the two of them, but
Yeah,
I
'cause
dropped
you're
one.
gone.
You got one?
I'll take a
I
position
drop it
up
in the
front
Discord.
next to
Okay.
whoever's going in first.
I mean, Celine's ready to lead the way, so.
Well, if Celine
Yeah.
wants to go in the front, I'll go in right next to her.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys should be right up there. I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, so we're mess up our cameras real quick.
that wasn't what I meant to do at all.
Man, dang it, Thatcher.
Oh, we're messing
Most
everything up.
Most things are their fault, right?
Yeah, Hunter's ruining everything.
Okay, now we're back to normal. And we're gonna grab that token real quick.
I love this Microsoft Art church.
You like that? I did
It's
it
like
today.
It's like MS Paint. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
This is all
retro.
using Roll20's proprietary art
Patented
program.
specialist software.
Yeah. Or you can draw squares or circles.
Yeah. And you can fill them too. That's important.
Their proprietary system is called Artsy Fartsy.
Yeah.
I do like the vision system. It's pretty rad.
It is very
Yeah.
cool.
Takes a lot of work and is better for a better design map than what I usually design.
What did I save that as?
My problem is I just like symmetry too much. It's so hard to make an interesting map when you like symmetry as much as I do.
Truth.
What's the opposite of symmetry?
Asymmetry.
Asymmetry.
You did
Nope,
it
I don't
too, Frank.
accept that. Heart doesn't accept that.
The reason it's asymmetry is because asymmetry requires 2. And therefore, if it's asymmetrical,
What if we called it antitry? You know, like synonyms.
but it's also singular and plurality. If it's singular, then that's always going to be not symmetrical.
I'm just making up words at this point.
We can tell. I mean, don't worry that, if you thought that we couldn't tell.
that you're being a dingus.
Yeah,
Okay,
being a
so-
dunderhead, as they call me.
Now you should be
Oh,
able
yeah.
to drag your token on from your character sheet. Nacho. If you just drag your name
Old
and
spooky
drag.
Yeah.
church.
What
Yeah,
else?
just grab your name from the list and drag it over to the map.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
You did it.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
Alright, let's
Well
take up the
done.
flank.
all right.
That's
Um,
great.
So are you, Celine, are you sneaking at all, or are you just walking in?
He's just walking up to the door.
And as you get like, not quite that close, Heart, but yeah, that's probably right about where you guys would get. And you hear booming from inside the church, up high, so presumably somewhere in the steeple, probably. A voice shouts out and says, "Who dares disturb my lair?"
I do. I'm Celine Herzog, the unpredictable.
And
Very tiredly.
a head peeks out from one of the broken windows of the steeple, and you get all of you get a pretty good glimpse that this is an orc. This is an orc's. Pretty from the head and shoulders, fairly large, but lanky individual orcs.
Lanky Kong.
And says, "What do you want?"
My book flew this way, and I was wondering if maybe you'd seen it.
Your book.
Yeah, it's got like magic missile and haste and aegis and witch sight and I think there's one more. Was that it?
Didn't you get the gust of wind spell?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you haven't yet. So you see the orc narrows his eyes down at you.
Dispel magic, that's what it is.
And he's like,
no, look, it's got a mouth or whatever, and it's all dirtied up.
It's got a
and
mouth.
stuff,
and he narrows his eyes. He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about, but if it's here, it's mine."
but it was moving here.
Well, look around. You think all this stuff just appeared here? It's all moved here.
Do your hands carry it?
Yeah, my hands carry it.
Yeah, was that you back at the camp?
Back at the camp?
Yeah, humans with the missing hands?
Oh, we did just get a new flock. That wasn't me personally. But, yeah. My hands.
So your hands did that?
Yeah, yes. My
Oh, I'm
hands
a
did
big-
that. They bring
Okay,
the
I'm
things here, and the things are mine.
I'm a big fan of your hands and their work. That's impressive. Like they even brought more hands back too.
Well, I mean, how is one supposed to grow their brood if you don't bring more hands back?
This is true. You make a valid point. I'd love to hear more about how you started a brood like that. I mean, hands. Who would have thought, you know?
Well, I mean, the shadows told me.
Oh, the shadows. There's something else, huh? They're helpful. Can we like discuss this and maybe trade or just talk information about stuff like that? Because I've met some other people who met the shadows. Maybe you know them. Like Corna.
Yeah, you know Corna? You know her friend Corna? You guys maybe have gone to magic school together.
Yeah, with the doctor.
Or
know?
the shadows.
His eyes widen. What do you know about the doctor?
Well, we know he did some bad experiments to you and your brothers and sisters.
I mean, I don't know if you'd say bad, but
Some of them didn't like it as much, I don't think. But I don't know.
some of them were weak.
Fair enough, fair enough. I tell you, the one, God, what was his name? The big three-armed guy.
Welker.
Joker.
Welker, he wasn't weak. Let me tell you, he kicked some ass.
And he furrows his brow, peeking at you through the window. Welker. I feel like I know that name, but it's been so long.
Hey,
Since
where
the
is
star
your
fell.
witch stone?
And he like narrows his eyes even more. He's like,
Easy.
What do you all know about this?
What do we
Coming
know?
in here,
In
trying
the
to take my stuff.
eyes,
Heart-
in the
heart-
head.
Hart looks
I'm-
up at her and says, "Pretty much everything."
I'm not here to take your stuff. Look, my book is in the area somewhere. I'm pretty
How about
sure.
we trade? You give her the book and I don't cut your head off.
Hey, Hart, calm down. You're not helping the situation. We're trying to talk it
Alternative.
out.
You give her the book and we give her to you.
As long as you teach me how to do the hand thing, I'm not opposed to this.
And he glares down. He's like, what would I want with a goblin?
Goblin? Damn it. She like bites her lip and it bleeds a little bit. You guys are all the worst. I'm not a goblin, I'm a gnome.
Whatever you are, I don't need people. I've got things.
Well, I
Look at
can
all
help
my
you get more
things.
things.
She
Like,
could help you grow your brood.
and she'll
Is
hold
this a
out like
criminal
the-
hoarder? It's
She'll
just an
hold a-
episode of Hoarder.
she'll pull out the chunk of batwing and be like, I can bring you more things like this. Look at this thing. She'll like flap it around.
Maybe don't show me your hands.
And
None of us have hands at all.
he steps out onto the roof of this like entranceway, like pushing through the window, kind of steps out, and immediately it's clear to you guys that he's a tall, lanky, like muscular, but less like beefy than some of the other orcs that you've seen before. And he has no hands. His arms end in stumps, forearm stumps.
Ooh.
And he peers down at the bat flesh. He's like, what would I want with that?
You like things? This is a thing?
It is a thing.
It's nice. It waves around and flaps even.
What if we send others towards you and you could just have their hands as well?
I love Lillian's reaction, just silent reaction of like, wait a second, I didn't agree to this.
The plan is you give us a book, and in exchange, we'll send people to their death.
So, yeah,
He doesn't need to know that we're not going to do that.
that's true.
Oh, so we're not going to do that right in front of him.
And
Look, my book is more important than the lives of red people.
I know you feel that way right now, but I think at some point maybe not now, maybe not in 20 years, maybe not in 40 years, but when you are in your golden years, you're going to think back and go, wow, maybe I wasn't quite right about this one.
Maybe not.
Well, if this book is so important, I mean, I'm gonna need more than just a flap of leather or whatever that is.
I mean, that book is. I mean,
Don't tell him.
most
Don't tell him it's
people don't-
more valuable. This
Most people
flap-
don't care about my book.
Hart takes another step towards the door and he goes, "That flap of leather is from the last orcs we killed."
Art, God damn it, shut the hell up!
And he like looks looks between all of you, and he's like, "Well, I certainly don't want to be killed, but you know, if I have this book somewhere, and you guys have stuff, we could probably trade if you've got lots of stuff."
I mean, we have some stuff, but it's just a book. Like I said, most people don't care about my book. It kind of hurts my feelings, honestly.
What is
you
the
know?
current trade value of book?
And he'll look down.
Welcome to book.
In this economy? What is it?
He's like, "You, the angry one.
Which one's
Yes.
the angry one? Your heart.
That it's a shiny sword you got there.
Ooh.
You want to see it up close?
I mean, if you toss it up here, that'd be nice. I could get a better appraisal on it." And you all hear, even without awareness, sort of a weird rustling amongst
Oh, man.
the junk and the gravestones and the tall grass.
Like that.
You guys didn't all have to follow me in, just so you know.
Well, I'm no good further away.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
And he again looks at all of it and he's like, "Look, with no hands of my own, I've got to make do with what I can get. And as you can see, I've got lots of nice things. I've apparently got this nice book that everybody doesn't care about. And we can figure something out, but I mean,
What
You've-
if we each give him one finger?
Christ, I need my fingers. They're
Not
important.
gonna
Did
do
you say that out loud?
You've got so many extra fingers.
Don't say that. What about, you ever tried some opium, my guy?
Opium.
Opium's where it's at.
Nate is the best drug dealer.
You ever tried some opium?
I mean, we're talking if you want some nice things, opium, that's some nice stuff. Or a little bit of witchweed.
I got a really good hat for you. It's called a balaclava that I took off of another man's face.
And when you say witchweed, he kind of perks up a little bit. 'Cause he's like, "Well, I've got a whole bunch of, all kinds of battlefield medicine or whatever. Just got a bunch of stuff recently. You guys were just talking about that, right? Those 10 humans. Oh man, they had so much those opium seeds and that kind of stuff. But this witchweed. Tell me about that."
Oh, well, you see, witchweed. It's great stuff. You roll it up, put it in a little bit of paper, light that bad boy up, and take a deep breath, and oh man, you're seeing the world for what it truly is. Kind of like witch sight, but without actually using witch sight, you know?
Rad.
That sounds interesting.
It's more than interesting. It's phenomenal, I gotta say.
What
Big
was this
fan.
1980s drug deal between a CEO and some guy on the street?
And he takes a few steps forward to the edge of the roof over the entrance of the chapel, and he vaults down, like very agile, for a person who has no hands, just like parkour, lands on his feet like 3-point landing or whatever. And he's like, before we trade anything, I'm gonna need to at least try this witchweed.
Oh, we can try this witchweed, and she'll dig in her backpack and bust.
And how
out.
is
Alright.
do you have the little that you stole, or do you still have the brick?
She gave the brick.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
The
But
captain, but she's got a little she took off the top, so she's only partaken of like once. So she's like, it's not a ton, but you can always find more. There's people out there who have it, and Celine will step forward with it.
Pass the doobie.
Basically.
All right, Nate. You never thought that this would happen,
Let's get high with this orcs.
but roll me. Let me look at this real quick.
There's a grade, so he's got to multiply the grade of the witchweed to see how strong it is.
I need to look at your character sheet real quick.
Any
Where
character
is
under
it?
4'2"
Okay.
is killed instantly.
All right. You are notoriously bad at trading, bargaining, and any sort of dealing like this.
I get it.
And so I need you to roll me. I think it's called bargain. Yeah.
It's bargain.
So you are presenting the witchweed to this orcs. You're rolling him a joint, telling him about how good it is. You're gonna light it up for him, and you have to flip to fail this bargain roll. But if you succeed, then we will go from there.
The rug
Do
deal
I
of a
get a bonus or
century.
anything? I
This
feel like
isn't-
I've really sold this.
This
stuff.
is flat because he can see that you don't have very much.
Yeah. So close.
Oh, you were. I was gonna say because you failed, you don't get to flip it.
I want to use a fortune point.
Okay, I'm bringing
do
them. I'm
it.
bringing them over right now.
God.
All right, so you've got four good boy points and 2 bad boy points. That's another failure. So, as you hand over the joint of witchweed, and a hand comes scuttling out from like under a chest of drawers or something that's leaning against the
I thought
tombstone.
you were gonna say his robes. I was gonna be like, you stole my idea.
No, and it climbs up his leg and onto his shoulder and to the end of the stump and sits there, reaches out 2 fingers to grab it, and he smokes with this hand perched on his
yeah, I love
forearm
this.
stump. And he exhales, and you can you see the sort of relaxation and opening of his winds of magic chakra and everything. And he looks to you and he's like, this is pretty good, but there's got to be something else you can do. I could take all of that and still feel like I maybe lost out a little bit.
I mean, you could lace it with some opium for an added effect. And you got a lot of opium.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I already have opium. I need something from you guys if I'm going to give up this book that nobody cares about.
I got
Do you
this.
like to do any nighttime reading? How about, what do you think? Do you ever think, man, it's late, sun's down, I want to do some reading? Do you ever do that?
And he looks
You're
at
gonna try
you.
to convert him, aren't you?
He looks at you and he's like, I don't know what reading is.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I thought with all the magic you were doing, that was me just assuming. I'm a bad person. The candles let you see in the dark if you want some candles.
He's like, I got lots of candles. Look at all
What?
this.
What? Does he have any candles or are he lying to me?
He sort of in a high
I wanna
stupor
scrutinize.
like stumbles over to this like like a shelf that's like leaned against something on its side or whatever, and like pulls out the drawer and like dumps a dozen candles on the ground. He's like, I've got candles, I've got drawers and chests and money. I want something interesting.
All right. I think Lillian's got something she can. I hope you're better at bargaining than I am.
I actually do have something that I could do.
But she's gonna Celine will come over and be like, Lillian's got something over here that you might like. Fucking do the fucking 24 doses of spider venom. She has it on her.
Oh, you're trying
He's
to make
not
me
gonna
trade?
have that. So
Is that-
I can guarantee you he will not have this. You could even drizzle it on the witch meat and smoke it.
Oh my god, that'd be wild. What's it? What kind of venom is it?
It's fucking spider horse venom.
All right, well,
Yeah.
we got a butt ton of spider horse venom. Mr. President, would you like to buy it?
Why did you become the worst auctioneer ever?
I don't know. We got a bunch of
We got a bunch of spider horse venom over here.
venom over here. You want to buy some spider horse venom? Huh? You gonna smoke it? Smoke it a pancake.
And you're like holding out this fairly large like
Got
flask,
a little cartoon mustache from like 1920s.
viscous, like semi-green fluid, and he eyes it closely, like bloodshot eyes. And roll bargain.
Alright.
Anybody good at bargaining and can assist?
I think,
I doubt it. In this group?
yeah.
I actually had the chance to get bargain. I just swapped it out because I'm debt ridden. I
Yeah.
never planned to use the skill, but now I am.
Do I get any bonus since did such a good sales pitch and we're giving him
No, he's a resistant audience at this point, so it's just a flat bargain.
This is just turning into a damn Avatar: The Last Airbender sketch.
Oh no!
Oh,
Let's
no.
go.
Oh no!
Now, if you think that was good, now let me sweeten the pot because I'm bad at this and I'm against myself. What if we threw in limited time offer, one consumable amount of holy water?
And he is not interested. He
Wow.
looks at the five of you, and he begins to slowly, meander his way. He's still holding the hand on his
I
stump.
will throw a bola.
Okay, you're gonna.
Oh,
I was gonna
God,
say.
yeah.
I was also gonna say I'll slash at him with my sword since he's close.
Okay. So yeah, Hart, if you want to move up one space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like,
by Lillian now.
no, you can't move.
I did. I went to give it to her. Remember the spider venom because I have it.
Oh, you handed it
That's
off. I see.
why.
I
If
see.
we're moving people around, that's
Yeah.
why I'm doing.
I
this.
thought you said that Lillian had it already.
That was the thing. She was making it up to get Lillian to do the sales pitch because Celine failed the first time and isn't good at this.
Yeah, so he is like backing away from you guys, still holding the witchweed joint with his disembodied hand.
That's good.
And he's like, I don't think that this is gonna work out too well, and you folks are gonna need to. And then that's when Hart can make his slash and
Fuck him up, Hart.
I will throw the bola first.
yeah, Nesgrin, you can throw the bolas.
Yeah, I imagine we both do it like at the same time.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
It'll
And
be
then-
cool if it's a tag team.
Come on.
You clock Hart in the head, and
Oh no, guys. Oh, that would have been so much damage.
Hart clocks himself in the head.
Heart reroll it.
I can use a reroll.
I'll reroll. Or do you want to reroll?
I don't. What is the? Oh, the bola would be a good.
It's
if the bola
entangling.
can hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's entangle.
Oh,
Dang.
Come
Dang,
on.
that would have been good damage too.
So
Oh,
we're
there's no
at
damage to Bola.
3 and 3.
Oh right.
So he you throw the bolas and
Wait.
go ahead.
Is he surprised? Because I think I get plus 20.
That still wouldn't
still
do
wanna
it.
be in
No, I won't do it.
Good idea though.
Yeah.
He probably
for-
should be because he's mid sentence.
Yeah, so for both of those rolls, even a plus 20 wouldn't do it.
No,
Topher's would.
23.
Topher's
Topher's
technically
would be
would.
83 under.
But-
Mine would have been
84.
one under if he's surprised. Yeah.
I would say that after the bolas are thrown at him, he would no longer be surprised.
Wow, Hunter. Wow.
Whoa.
They're coming from different directions. Wouldn't he be surprised anyway? Because his attention would be on the bolas?
Yeah, they got a perfect triangle attack.
Yeah, we are flanking him at the moment.
All right, so if I allow this, then
You'll just be allowing my hit to hit. not
well,
the
yeah.
bolt.
So what I'm saying is, if I allow this, then I'm no longer going to be nice to you if you say
Okay.
set yourself on fire or something like that.
Okay.
All right.
I don't like that. I don't like
We
that.
just turned on hard mode for the DM, guys.
So
I hit him.
so you throw the bolas and a hand jumps out from somewhere, like literally straight in the air, and like entangles itself in the bolas midair,
That's cool as hell.
dropping him to the
I like
ground.
that.
And he looks at Hart just in time to like take the Hart's Bane Zwiehander straight to the body for 22
22
points of damage. Let me look at this real quick.
Roll a 6. Art.
Yeah, you
What?
have a non-exploded 6 in there. You would need to roll. Or
Oh, I
no.
Did roll it.
No, it explored. It exploded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. 1
That-
second.
8 combat bonus though.
It's like my willpower bonus.
Yeah, I have a strong combat bonus at the moment.
None of my bonuses are that high. But actually, it's because the two that would be the highest, I have negatives to my racials for those skills.
Yikes.
Okay. Yes. So you cleave into this guy, cutting deeply into his lanky frame, and he dodges away, pulling himself off the blade. Makes like a chip noise with his tongue, and everything around you seems to sort of scuttle into motion. And Topher, roll me a d6 real quick. Nice.
Warned with 6 hands.
Okay, so roll me a d100.
Topher injured him.
So you did inflict an injury with a 15. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I always forget what page this is on. Nacho, what page is the injury table on?
I don't know. DM.
Combat rules. Suffering
It's hard to
injuries.
find.
Okay, here we go. So as you gave him a black eye. So as you like slash into him, he ducks down. You're able to get a good like pommel strike into his face as he's like backing away towards the chapel, and you inflict a black eye upon him. And now it's initiative.
Hooray! Let's see.
Oh, with
I
Yeah,
didn't
with
set up
D10.
the macro, so I would
Yeah.
just roll a d10 and we'll.
notice.
I got 12.
16, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
$13 for me.
13 for me.
Forgot what the thing for this is again.
Just a d10, and then there's
Yeah.
a
D10 plus your initiative on your character sheet.
which
on
is
the
hard to
talents
find.
and
Nine.
trappings page. It's the top of the talents and trappings
17.
page.
You got a 17.
I think
What's your initiative on the top of your talents and trappings?
a 9,
Yeah, so 9 plus whatever you rolled.
That's crazy.
8, which is 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
What
Nice job.
Mathematical.
Yay!
Oh, you rolled a 5. I
that's
see.
great.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do mine real quick. Okay. So let's.
Everybody notices that there's now 5 other enemies.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
Like, flesh golem comes out, but it's all made of hands.
that would have been really
yeah.
cool.
And golem would be great.
Was half expecting it, honestly.
This guy really is the hand burglar, though,
I'm
guys.
pretty sure.
Yeah,
sure.
He
it really
just
is.
steals things and his
Robble,
hands.
robble.
Yeah.
What anime is it? Oh, My Hero Academy.
Yeah.
Academia?
Yeah, the
hand
guy.
guys? The guy's got
Oh,
hands
yeah.
all over him that he can shoot off and they do things.
I have not seen that, so I didn't steal that idea.
Well, that guy just has it on his face.
Well, he
Will
has
the
more than
hands
one. He
form
has a bunch.
together
got-
as giant hands?
He's got
Yeah,
a
he's-
few different.
He's got at least 6 or 7 hands that are not attached to him. I mean, they're
Like
attached to him,
Voltron?
but not like they're holding
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Huge hand.
So scuttling from out of the junk,
Hand.
these are hand swarms.
Yeah.
So they represent about 5 individual hands,
Nice.
working as a single group. And so let me order this fully. Nabeen, you will go first. The board is as it should be, so you can decide what you would like to do.
I'm gonna try and shoot him.
I'm gonna light myself on fire.
That's a good idea.
We're doing
Yeah,
great,
let him go.
guys.
Negotiations broke down, sir.
I love that I was finally able to force Celine to try and make a bargain.
That was very impressive. I never thought the day would
close
happen.
to passing it.
Between Hart and Nesgrin, which one of you has the higher, I think it's PB?
Yeah. 47.
I definitely don't.
Okay, so Nesgrin goes first between the two of you?
A perception bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is Mine is low. Mine is 3.
Four.
Okay.
Perception's my worst stat.
Okay, so you try to shoot and miss, unfortunately. Who were you shooting at? Just the guy.
Luigi dude. Yeah.
Okay. And now it's Celine's turn.
Hell yeah. Celine is gonna give him the old razzle dazzly magical missile.
Goddamn.
Contact.
So you fire a magic missile.
15 points is it? Right into him.
Blast against his
I love
chest, causing him to stumble backwards. And he says, with an act like that, you'll never get your book, and charges straight towards you.
Back. It's not his turn yet.
Oh, did you not finish?
That was one attack, buddy.
All right.
I have 2 action points still. I'm also trying to
battle music in here.
Oh yeah, we should do some battle music.
take. Where the hell is? Ah, here we go. Here's where my silver darts are.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Wow, the Hunter's got all this cool music.
Yeah.
I need this. This was the sound pack I missed.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking.
All right, so what's the move, Celine?
Give me a second. 242 is combat. Let's see. I did cast magic.
Guys, we're like a professional tabletop streaming crew now.
Yeah, look at us.
Yeah.
Additional actions.
And we're all like hot and awesome too.
And,
Like, look
mean,
at
yeah.
us.
We're all hot and young and virile.
I mean, it's pretty cold in my house right
1, 2,
now.
3. Celine's gonna go here and then chill. Yeah. She'll
All right.
save 1 AP.
And he says, acting like that, you'll never get your book back, and charges at you.
Okay.
Oh, he's so fast.
I mean, that's only
Yeah,
5
it's not a
spaces.
lot.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
chilly
you're
here in
true.
Florida. It's like 79 degrees.
And since it has not been Heart's turn yet, you cannot make an attack of opportunity because you don't have any AP. Since it hasn't been Lillian's turn yet, you also can't make an attack of opportunity.
Hold up. Opportunity attack takes 0 AP, it says.
3.
Oh, are they free?
Get pranked. They
Yeah.
are. Get pranked.
Okay.
Dingus.
Dingus.
This guy's a big dumb idiot. He's gonna go through the haymaker.
Well, I guess I get a Heartsbane attack then.
Yeah.
Let's hit him again, boys.
I hope you fuck him up.
There it is. 19
Hell
damage.
hit.
Yeah.
He will make a parry.
Ooh, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
He can't. Heart? Oh no, Heart automatically makes parries.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. He doesn't automatically overcome them.
And we will re-roll that with one of our tokens.
Hunter's actually using the tokens.
Hunter doesn't want his big bad to die right away.
He won't
I
die,
understand.
but I would like him to parry this.
Okay.
We're gonna re-roll it again.
Oh, and Drew. We got Drew Parrymore up in here. Ooh.
I'm rolling like
Come on.
Nate.
Hunter's going
Fail
hard.
in
Yeah,
again.
it's great.
Fail in
All
again.
right, he parries.
Okay.
All right.
And in this case,
So that's
he
2
like
AP he juiced.
no, it's 1 AP. Well, yeah,
No,
to
he
move
moved.
and to parry.
Parry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The foe is left defenseless. What does that mean in this?
for
He's
what?
not
He charged.
defenseless.
Make a melee attack in
charge or
specific
move?
situations. Foe left defenseless.
Hold on. So Heartsbane has slow on it. Did you add the
Yeah.
plus 10 base chance to fail parry?
Slow makes it easier to parry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you silly Billy.
Silly.
1 second. Are opportunity attacks always?
Touches a foe moving away from you when engaged in combat with him. Topher was engaged in combat with him.
Yeah.
Cannot parry.
I did. Yeah, I had hit
Your
him
foe
already.
cannot parry.
Oh, that's very
Oh
silly.
shit.
Whoa.
All right, so I get my tokens back.
That's strong. Yeah, you do.
I didn't realize it was that sticky. Okay. Yeah, so he takes the hit from Topher. Topher rolled me 2d6.
Okay.
Topher's damage. Oh yeah, that's right for injuries.
No injuries.
No
Sad
injury.
panda.
Would
All
I
right.
also get an opportunity attack?
Nabeen, you do not, because you do not have a melee weapon out.
And
Did
you
I
were
hit
not
him with my
engaged
gun?
with him.
Yeah, and you were, yeah, because he's running past you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so when
Do I get one?
you also do not, because you were not engaged with him.
Oh. You don't know that. We just met last week. We've been sharing drinks.
So he runs up to Celine.
So hold on. I have an ability called the Enforcer,
Okay.
which says when engaged with an ally and they fail to counterspell, dodge, parry, resist, or cannot do so,
Yeah.
I may immediately force them to make a coordination test.
Yeah.
And if they fail, they can be pushed 1 yard in any direction that I want.
So you have nobody next to you.
Yeah, I said ally.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I could, as he was passing me, I could have pushed him.
No, that's for
Said ally.
that's
right?
the get down, Mr. President move. That's for moving
Oh,
allies.
I see. You're right.
So yeah, he sprints up to Celine and
I
in
just wanted my book.
in like a
Famous last week.
series of like extremely purposefully placed steps, does like a cartwheeling kick, trying to basically blast Celine with his legs.
Alright.
And so that will hit.
Hang on.
Harriet.
I guess I'm gonna try and parry it with my hand.
Yeah, you can do simple melee to parry.
So, yeah.
Just kung fu it.
Yeah, and he's like very literally kung fuing you because he just has his like his nubs up and he does this like spinning cartwheel kick to smash you.
I
Yeah.
don't know why. In my head, this is just like a really creepily animated PS2 game.
Yeah, very
Parry,
much
parry.
that.
Alright. Critical success!
That's good.
No AP spent!
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh my god.
he launches this kick at you and you don't parry it, you just duck. But yeah, you feel, it like disturbs your matted hair with the air that it like displaces as he kicks over your head.
Does it tickle his taint?
Yeah, and very much would have like knocked the shit out of you had it landed.
Oh, I'm sure you're probably gonna spend some fortune points to fuck me up.
And now from inside the church, you hear what sounds like 5 massive fingers scuttling across floorboards. And the
Oh my god.
the front door is literally fisted down by what I have been calling an hand. It is an orcish hand with a spike of witchstone embedded through the palm. And it comes scuttling out almost on its own volition and lashes out at Hart.
Parry, Hart, parry! Oh wait, Hart doesn't have any AP. Hart, run!
We're gonna reroll that.
Of course you are.
Much better. So you guys get one of these. And so it lashes out with its, finger legs that end in these claws. And it deals... 9 points of damage to you.
Oh my god.
9 points?
Yeah.
Alright. Of physical peril?
No, damage. Physical damage.
Oh, sorry. Damn, I'm on the wrong page. No, that does not do damage to me.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Loser.
Not because of my brigandine, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You
All
let me
right.
upgrade my armor.
Nezgrin.
So I'm engaged with the little one now.
Yeah, there's a swarm of hands making to jump upon you.
Punch the hands.
Yeah, right
Punch the
there.
hands. I will punch the hands.
Okay.
Or fist fight the hands.
Yeah, you're fist fighting a swarm
that.
of hands, and
I love
they're like scuttling up on like furniture and stuff and trying to like jump on your face. You get the distinct impression that they really want to grab your neck. Yeah, so
You're having flashbacks.
You're batting them away. You feel like some fingers break on one of them as you punch it to the side. Just like going to town on these hands. And 1 second. Does your pugilist thing? It's not going to apply yet, but you can inflict injuries, right? Like you don't have to have the pummeling quality.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So not.
But it didn't appear. Ah, there you go. Ignore pummeling. I'm weak when I'm fighting with brawling.
Okay. Yeah. And so your fists are brawling. Sweet.
Yep.
Okay. So it doesn't matter now, but it will in the future. Heart. It is your turn.
So I'm gonna retaliate against this massive thing next to me.
Yeah, it's called an hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
It's going to parry.
Heart, you don't re-roll ones, do you?
Reroll.
is
No,
that-
that's gunpowder.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, I
right.
don't
That's
think so.
gunpowder. Okay.
Are you doing an extra damage attack, or not? No, it looks like you did not. Because you
I am
can
doing... What? What were
you
gonna say?
can you can spend an extra AP for another dice.
Oh,
A
he
damage.
already
I
did. He
automatically
does
do that.
Yeah.
If I attack with Heartsbane, just assume I'm doing that.
Okay, it looks like it only rolled one.
No, it rolled 2. There's parentheses at the beginning and the end.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
I have punishing built into my
Yeah,
Heartsbane macro.
okay.
So I'm spending 2 AP if I'm doing that.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so it fails to parry. You cleave into this enormous, like almost horse-sized hand.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Taking
No, the hand or horse.
taking a big chunk out of the middle finger.
The cow to peed.
It seems to it like reacts to the damage and centers itself more on you. This hand swarm comes up and attacks you from behind, Heart. And does...
You're not gonna let him parry? He still got... Or did he...
No, yeah, you can parry. It's gonna hit, though. Like, I'm rolling the damage because it hit.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna parry Heart, or are you gonna save it? Because you only got 1 AP left, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Let me see something here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the damage, whatever it is.
Okay. Big mistake, bucko. It's 10 damage.
Okay.
Decapitated.
I tie with 10.
Okay. But it does, as these individual hands begin to leap upon you and claw you, they move into your space, and some of them are now grasping onto you and sort of crawling up your legs and arms. And
What happens on a tie on the damage threshold?
it does not exceed the threshold, so it doesn't do damage.
Gotcha.
And then this hand is going to attack Nesgrin, this swarm. And hits. Are you wanting to parry?
Yep.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, same thing. You kind of look over your shoulder at Hart. He's got all these hands like scuttling up him. These ones are like leaping at you and clawing at your face and trying to find purchase, but you're just like Jackie Chan deflecting the hands away from you.
Chain hands.
Jackie hands. And from inside the
Oh, wow.
chapel, and I actually should have. I wish I could mirror this, because right now they're two left hands, and I wasn't thinking about that. From the steeple, another hand bursts from the the window that he was peering out earlier, and crawls down in between Hart and Nesgrin. And
You
actually,
can't mirror the token.
I could in my art program. I can't
Oh.
here,
Mhm.
which I should have. I should have made two of them, but
So it's too late because you failed us.
yeah.
I
So it is two
It's too late to apologize.
two right hands. We'll just do them like that. And that one actually only has 1 AP left, so we're gonna save that.
So they are like large? Or
They are
like
large,
normal?
yes.
How large are
Yeah.
we talking? Like a dog?
No, like almost
No, like,
horse size.
Bigger than us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
real big.
But how
Like
did
a
they?
giant's
shape them?
hand.
They've got witchstone in them.
And
Black
their
mass,
mother's
probably.
milk.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right,
thing.
Nabeen, back to you.
Hey, I have a question about AP. It's
Okay.
just 3 per turn, right? Or do
Yeah.
they stack from previous turns?
No, you cannot
Okay.
save.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
But sometimes you want to save so you don't. So if you need to
Right.
parry or something.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna spin around and take aim at the orcs. and
Sure.
Try to shoot him. So,
Yay!
Good
Oh.
hit.
Is that-
yeah.
It's got to be more damage than that, right?
I don't know.
How much is your CV?
Is that based
It
on
has,
CV for
yeah,
this? or
should be
agility?
combat.
Okay.
I think she's only 2 points short
Okay.
of what the
Her
total
combat
damage.
bonus is only 2? Holy shit.
Because you should have 2 damage for the weapon damage mod, which she does have.
Yeah.
The weapon bonus type should also be your combat bonus. So whatever your combat bonus is, should be factored into that.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you can change that on the sheet too.
okay. There are so many things on this sheet.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in the far left of the main tab,
Yep.
there should be a combat bonus number.
EB.
Maybe.
I don't see that. Why
It's
am
still.
It's the square. So yours is
I
5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I
so that
add
should be
then to
9
the-
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You,
Gotcha.
you should
I'll-
go to your weapon. There
Yep,
on the
and-
right side is an arrow. You should
Mhm.
open that, and then you should damage bonus, you should select the ECB.
CB.
Yeah, and it'll
Yeah,
auto do
got
it.
it.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, so you whip your second dueling pistol around, blast him in the back, and he doesn't even really seem to notice. As he's winding up another stomp kick for Celine.
Help me!
It is Celine's turn.
Wait, wasn't Celine first?
No, Nabeen was
No.
first.
Oh, wait, did I not get a turn?
Did I skip you?
Yeah, way to skip Lillian.
Yeah.
you
I
jerk.
did. You were supposed to go last. Do your turn
That's
real
what
quick.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I'm
we'll-
gonna go back. I don't want to. That's what a waste. Because it's not better to charge at this distance, right?
In terms of like the actual charge maneuver or whatever.
Because I'm gonna have to move. So would it be better for me to use charge?
I mean, charge uses 2 AP, and then you can make an attack for 1 AP and spend all your AP charging and attacking to get the extra dice.
Oh,
Or
it's just extra damage dice.
yeah, it's another D6 of Fury dice for damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's just do it. Let's
'Kay.
just do the damn thing. And I don't get a modifier to it, right?
No, just so where are you charging?
I'm gonna charging the orcs.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh.
Nice.
Okay, and so then I get to roll another
You-
D6 that explodes. Right? Because it didn't know I knew I charged.
No.
No, it did not. It's
Yeah.
just it exploded from your first D6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. All right, so let me go ahead and do another D6. Yes, rad. That's
Yeah, it's 22.
that's some good damage.
Yeah, that is.
That's a lot of damage.
okay. And just to be clear, he hasn't parried anything yet. Because we realize that you can't parry attacks of opportunity. Yeah, so he still has an AP to parry this attack.
Wow.
Better not.
He did.
Cock tease.
You're the worst.
So he hears you crunching up with your bum leg, swinging your axe. He ducks under it deftly.
Mocking my disability.
And comes around. Oh no, it's Celine's turn. Yeah, so now it's Celine's turn. Unless, Nabeen, did you want to do anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay, because I think you can reload for 1 AP. One
No,
of your
I
goods.
can't.
Oh, okay.
They're both 3.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
You didn't give me any. Tell me like what kind of pistol it was that I took from that camp.
Oh, are you gonna want to just draw that one? It's just gonna be a flintlock pistol.
No.
You don't like those? What's wrong? Something bad happened?
No. No.
So
Something
Celine
happened?
is gonna magic
Oh my God.
missile.
Okay.
Really? Wow. So out of character.
I know, right? There's one thing she is predictable at, and that's magic missile currently.
I do want to check real quick.
What's up?
Does casting a spell while engaged invoke an attack of opportunity?
Not to my
No,
knowledge.
think
but,
so.
Doesn't, because it's an attack.
Oh, it is an attack, yeah.
so.
Yeah, I mean, if he maybe did like a
I
ritual,
hit.
take like an hour.
For 14 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I can also do perilous stunt or whatever.
You
right?
could,
Along
yes.
with an
Yeah.
attack?
Kick
Okay.
sand in his eyes.
That's what I'm gonna do. So Celine is going to try and basically kick dirt or sand or something up into his eyes. Let's see. here.
Dirty Tricks is called or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. Because then he won't be able to parry. Where is it? I just saw it a bit ago. There it is. Alright. Engage with foe, make a guile test. A success. So your foe must make a resist by its Okay, by awareness, you'll be blinded.
Okay. So hit me with guile.
Ha! Ha! And Hunter says, I was wasting my XP with extraneous things. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
So no plus 10, but I still hit.
And so he resists with awareness.
Yep.
He is now blinded.
Yes. And, I'll save my last AP for a parry.
Alright. And so, blinded means
You
specifically
can't dodge or
what?
parry or counterspell until the beginning of their next. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, so he's
So he's not blinded anymore.
Dude,
that's silly.
That is dumb. I didn't realize that that's how it works.
some of these rules are so, like, useless.
Yeah. So yeah, he's
Beginning of my next turn.
he crouches down. He wipes the dirt from his eyes, glaring at you with his nub. He wipes the dirt from his eyes. And swings a roundhouse kick and re-rolls it. That's better.
Well, now use your forge to make him re-roll it again.
You actually can't. You actually can't
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
other people re-roll. So yeah, he's gonna hit.
I want to spend a fortune point to try and re-roll
You
that.
should. That'd be fun.
Should. Nope, I didn't make it.
That's like
So I'll
the
take
same
the hit.
number.
All right. So we're back to 2. We'll make that a 6. So 9 from the dice. Get rid of this, please. Okay, you guys are back up to 5. You take... One second while I go back to it. Where is he? Come on. Okay. 19 points of damage as he spins a roundhouse kick into your chest.
Oh, Cody, I wish you had done your inspiring words.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
is that
barely broke my damage threshold. Fucking
for
seriously.
2 or for 3?
For 3.
He just like kicks the fucking shit out of you.
Yep.
And so that puts you at moderately?
That
Or
puts me at seriously.
okay. So
That's 3 levels.
1, 2. You take a serious injury.
Because, god fucking damn it.
Do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
51.
Dun, 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 dun. 51 puts you
You can-
at...
Shell shock.
Oh yeah, Nabeen had this. So he kicks you in the face so hard that it concusses you. And actually this isn't going to be a huge deal for you. Do you roll Fury dice for Magic Missile?
No, I don't.
Because it's just a D10 plus Force or whatever, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you can't roll Fury dice for damage until you recover. But that's not going to be particularly debilitating for you.
Ah, god.
And then the first hand scuttles to the side and goes to stomp Heart with its fingers. and it will hit. Would you like to parry, Heart?
Yep, I'm gonna parry.
Okay, so let's see if it's a crit success or just a regular success. Okay, yep, so you parry. Nesgrin, your turn.
I'll hit the same as before.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Left.
Oh,
Cody got disconnected.
Cody.
I didn't hear it, but yeah, he did.
He blooped, yeah, because you got your streamer mode on.
So yeah, go ahead and... That's not going to do it. You do have a lot of points to re-roll if you'd like.
Yeah, I could re-roll.
Okay. Let's grab a
He
different-
said he feels sick suddenly, so I think he may have ran off to the bathroom.
Oh.
That's worse.
Yikes. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I save.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, could do. This subject to intimidate.
Can they be intimidated?
Yeah.
You get the sense that...
Can they hear me?
Yeah, you get the impression that the hands are not intimidatable. Just from your interactions with them.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's a word.
I keep both AP to parry.
Okay. Nate, do you want to just launch a stream for me real quick?
A stream?
In Discord?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will let them see my Zwiehander core rulebook.
Okay. So that is... that one. Okay. So we'll just look a little weird for now.
That's
Okay. Heart, your turn.
So I'm wondering if I should try to attack the things that are on me somehow.
You can try and remove them with athletics or coordination. And it will cost an AP.
You definitely should.
So I'm gonna, I guess, let's see here. I have the most chance with athletics, so I'm gonna try to get them off of me first
Okay.
of all. So there's one. Wow.
That's a
That is a
success.
success. Where do you want to push them? What square? Any of the squares near you, you can begin dislodging them to.
I guess I want to push them in front of me, like in between Nesgrin and I.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at the same hand that I did before.
Okay. The one to the north of you.
Lock it up.
And let's see here. I'm gonna do this as a normal. I'm gonna use my Zwiehander, but not with the
Okay.
punishing. Oh,
Oh no.
kidding me?
So you take peril.
Shit. This is not going well.
10 physical peril. As you are
That will make me imperiled.
engaged in combat with a swarm of hands and 2 giant hands, all sort of intermingling between you and Nesgrin. Do you want to do anything else with your 2 AP or not?
No, I'm gonna save the last AP that I have in case I need to parry.
Okay. 2 back. So this swarm of hands turns around and goes to attack you. Burr, 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 burr. It actually misses. And the swarm attacks Nesgrin. Also misses. And then the hand is going to attack Nesgrin from the other side. So let's rotate him.
I'm feeling the danger.
That is a crit success.
That can't be parried, right?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Dang.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I assume
You
that
actually take
doesn't.
damage.
Yeah.
Mrs. Nesgrin knows how to take a hit.
And then Lillian, what should we have her do? Just swing at this guy again?
She should do her leadership thing.
Oh yeah, we'll have her do her inspiring words, which she can like very rarely ever fail.
Pretty sure that's success.
Yeah, I would assume that that's a success. I can look
That's
real
easy.
quick. Yeah, so that's a success with the 57.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody gets +1 peril and damage threshold.
And what does the other thing do?
The intimidate.
Wasn't there something else that did more, like raising people's...
Oh, the crit success gives everybody up on peril.
Is it, okay, just peril. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. But still...
So yeah, Heart, you are no longer imperiled.
I'm also no longer in peril.
Yeah, Celine is.
Yeah, you're gonna go up 1 rank. on
Celine
both.
is.
2 ranks
Yes, yeah.
instead.
Ignore 2.
And then have Lillian swing away
Okay.
with her axie axe.
Yeah. Let's see. Does she have that?
Yeah,
As-
her axe ×2 is already saved in her character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that one.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Let's make that 1 a 6. And then roll another dice.
Oh, you're
Hunter.
gonna spend a
Yep.
pointy boy.
Yep.
All right. So a 6 plus another d6. So
Do we want to
7,
make that another 6?
5, 6,
How many
7,
points we got?
8.
Yeah, go for it. Spin that to another 6.
Okay.
I
So
got
6,
Oh my
7,
God.
8, 9 plus 8 is 17.
Yep.
And
That's
so
pretty
we
good.
flip 2
What?
of these.
17 damage.
12 plus... Hold up. Where did you get your math?
I was hovering over the damage number because it's 2
So
plus
with
5
juice-
plus 1
Yeah, which is
8
8
plus
plus 12.
Plus 6, 6, 2.
why 12?
Because plus 6 plus 6.
Oh yeah, 6, 6, 2, 12, 14.
20 and then 2.
Yeah. Yeah, so he dies.
Good. That's kind of the point.
She gives him the old double choppy, and before he can utter another word,
Thank
So
God.
he dies.
is slain by Lillian's axes.
Does that affect the hands in any way?
So you see that when he dies, the hands like they react and kind of like begin to shudder and maybe spasm a little bit, but they are still actively seeking to hurt you guys right now.
Even the small ones?
Yeah, so the small ones are like they're obviously affected. And even like right when he dies, those of you who are paying attention or close, you can see that as the seconds tick by, individual small hands are kind of like drooping or like dropping dead. But they're still active as a whole, and the hands are still active. And so that comes back to Nabeen.
I'm gonna load a gun.
Oh, yep. Okay. Load a pistol.
Oh god, that's 3 AP, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's nuts.
God, that sucks.
Celine.
I believe Hart has hit one hand multiple times.
Yeah, he has hit this northern hand.
So I'm going to magic missile that one.
Okay.
We're gonna guarantee the hit.
Okay. You're gonna go back down to ignore 3?
Yeah, I mean, ignore 2, it doesn't matter anyways. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
have to worry about if something comes in and imperils me. For 18 points of
Damn.
damage.
Um,
Fuck yeah, there you go, Hart. I got your back.
so you
love
fire this magic missile and sort of like instinctively understand, or even like maybe slightly out of your control, it arcs in this high arc and comes straight down on the crystal embedded in the hand, shatters the crystal, and the hand itself like sort of like falls apart into like fingers and palm and disgusting pieces, and kind of like magically dissolves as when the crystal is shattered.
Did he still... Okay, did he still have my witchweed joint in his mouth?
Yeah, so he was fighting with it like on his hand.
I'm gonna lean down, pick it up, and take a puff and be like, stuck on that, bitches. That'll
Perfect.
be Celine's turn.
Amazing.
And he's dead. And that hand's dead. So Nesgrin.
Oh, how
The little
hard is
hands that I pushed off of me.
They are underneath. They're right here.
I didn't see them. so-
out under the big guy.
Yeah.
If I take aim, how hard is to hit the crystal?
So you're going to do a
You can
called
do a-
shot.
Yeah,
if I
cold
do a
shot.
call shot.
Um,
how hard is this?
We'll say since it's on top of this big hand, it's going to be a -20.
Okay, so to call shot is 1, right?
Say that
Right.
again.
Called shot is 2, and it's...
Yeah.
I believe it's just for making it so they can't parry. But...
No,
Yeah,
cold
so
shot is aiming.
you can like either make them not parry, or you can target something specifically.
Okay.
And so he wants to called shot the crystal for a -20.
Oh, okay, yep, you're right. And then add a d6. Okay,
Yeah.
and then the
Yep.
other
Yeah.
one.
I could take aim.
Yeah, so you could take
1.
aim and called shot to make it a
Called
-10.
Sure can.
Oh, okay. I guess it does both. Like, they can't dodge or parry, and you get a target. It's just harder.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's up to me how harder it is.
Yeah.
Because Hunter loves us.
Damn.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So then you get another.
Do it on the opposite way.
Say that again.
He's 2 over.
Put it +1, +10, not -10.
Oh no! So you still hit though, because it's 50 is your rating.
-10
40
is
is
40.
his rating.
I thought you were aiming and then call shot.
But even still,
Oh, you-
like, a +10 for aim, and then -20.
-20, so it's -10.
So he'd be at 42 over 40.
Yeah, he would still miss by 2 points.
Am I like super dumb? Because if it's 60 -20 for the called
It's-
shot,
40.
that's 40.
He added in the 10 already for the aim.
Oh,
Yeah.
you already did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see. I was not looking at that. Okay, yeah. So unfortunately, that will miss unless you want to spend a token for it. You've got 3.
I could spend 1 if I manage to hit it.
That would be very cool.
Oh, there it is. You love
There it
to
is.
see it.
Nice.
is.
So hit me with that extra d6 of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Not perfect.
Really?
But yeah, so you hop up on like the middle finger of the big hand, punch the crystal, and with 11 points of damage, shatter the crystal, and the same sort of thing happens as it like kind of disassembles itself as the magic drains away. And so you're left standing on this pile of hand goo sort of thing.
Hand goo.
Yeah. Heart.
Gross.
Heart, it is your turn.
What do we got left here? The big guy?
There's
Oh,
two
no.
two swarms.
Give the crystals separate health?
I did.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna attack the little guys underneath the big guy
Yeah.
that are still here.
Yeah, they're sort of swarming out over the corpse of the hand.
And with less enemies on the field, I'm just gonna go all out for 2 AP.
Sure.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
There it is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
That's beautiful.
25 damage.
So with some precise and exacting swings of Heart's Bane, you chop through multiple hands as they're jumping at you and skittering away, rendering this swarm harmless. And finally, as my last act of vengeance, this hand is going to attack Nesgrin,
And explode.
and I'm gonna fucking make sure. Alright, it's gonna hit you.
Harry!
I think he doesn't have any AP.
Oh,
How about
he
I just spend
does
a
it!
coin?
Oh, are you gonna spend a coin to get an AP? That's a good idea.
Oh,
That's a
God.
really good idea, actually.
You should do that.
If you miss this, he's going to do as much damage as possible.
I won't
Not-
kill you.
Oh, please. I thought you weren't going to hold back.
Well,
Oh, no.
all right. So how
No,
many?
if
How many?
If it was Heart, he would definitely kill.
Well,
me.
how many times did you guys flip a token to deal damage to the boss? Was it twice, right?
Twice.
2 or 3 times.
All right. So we're gonna roll the damage,
So
and then we're gonna make it a 6.
equal exchange here.
Yeah. This is our
It's
alchemy.
kind of nice because you get, and kind of fucked at the same time. You get a roll and then decide if you want to do it again.
Yeah. So we'll do it again. So we're gonna do 12 damage,
Oof.
and we're gonna do one more dice. So 16 points of damage as these hands in a frenzy swarm
Lash
over
out.
you, clawing and squeezing and punching all over Nesgrin's body, and they do move into your space as they begin to latch onto you. Do we want Lillian to go up and try and assist in removing the hands?
I assume because if she swung, she had a chance to hit him.
That's true. All right,
Yeah,
so
so
we'll roll
Have her move
Lillian's.
first.
Yeah, for sure.
Where is she? Am I? Oh, here we go. He named it Cody Lillian. Yeah. So we'll do what's better, coordination or athletics. Athletics is 1 point better.
Fail.
Yeah. So she's reaching over, trying to throw these hands off of Nesgrin. Nabeen, it's your turn. Are you gonna try and shoot them off? It would
seems
be
dangerous.
funny.
That seems dangerous.
Especially with the way I've been rolling tonight. No, I would like to rush up and try and remove them as well.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to get there, no problem. And give me a coordinate or athletics.
Okay. Second.
I'm secretly hoping that all of you fail to succeed on this, so that I can have them use their special ability just
Sorry.
once.
She
No dice.
succeeded.
Oh, okay. So
Now
you
blast them.
throw the hands off, and even before you begin blasting them, they sort of begin to scatter into the ruins and the piled up debris, and you notice that they're like really saggy, not very agile anymore, and some of them literally just like fall motionless as they're trying to run away, as the magic of the orcs and his brood finally dissipates.
Oof. Celine will take a big drag of the witch fruit and be like, oh, I wasn't worried at all.
You got like a bloody nose, got like a lazy eye from your
If you guys
concussion.
could, like, stop moving, that'd be great.
Yeah, everybody hold
like-
still.
I like how Hart just like stood his ground up there, like in amongst everything big.
That
with
was
his
very cool.
Brigandian armor and
Yeah.
didn't even
Yep.
get damaged.
Yeah, so the ground is littered with dead hands of
Get your book, Celine.
various descriptions.
Damn.
Some of them are clearly human, dwarf, orc, all kinds of severed hands sort of laying motionless around this churchyard.
I assume he's not gonna have it, but I'm gonna check since he's right there. What does he have on him? Does he have my book or anything?
No, he doesn't have your book. He's basically dressed in a very simple tunic.
Does he have a crystal lodged in him?
He does
God damn it.
not.
A witch stone.
Okay, witch stone. Okay. So he has nothing on his person. Nothing
Yeah,
interesting?
basically nothing interesting.
All right, so Celine will just stroll into the church and look around.
Yeah, and you are immediately drawn to where your book is. It's just sitting in a pile of other books on like a overturned bed amongst just like piles and piles of shit. There's just like, you know, any possible mundane object that you can think of.
Is he wearing any jewelry, like a necklace?
He's
a
not.
ring?
He was very Spartanly attired. But in the church here is just like any like knick-knack or object that you would expect to see lying around in like a city or a town or whatever, seems like has been brought here and just like shoved, haphazardly piled, almost like a traditional like fantasy dragon's hoard, but instead of like gold and jewels and treasure, it's just like random shit.
Is he bleeding? Like, is there blood around him?
Yeah, he is bleeding. So he
Okay.
took some
Any
hits.
black goo visible?
Not from the wounds that he has right now, no.
Are there any gloves?
Any gloves? Yes. So if you all the various hand swarms, many of the hands were wearing gloves from where they had been removed from people. And I'll say that if you look hard enough, you can find a matching set of gloves to your brigandine armor from the hands
All
that
of
were.
us?
Yeah, both of you from the hands that
Oh,
were
yeah.
taken from the that camp that you passed by.
Are there
wanna
any guns that would be better than what I have?
If you go inside, I'm certain you could find something.
I'm gonna go inside. And
Okay.
look
I want
for
to
guns.
stab him in the heart and open it up to see if any black goo's in there.
There is. So it is, again, like the Cowtopede and like the other orcs, the heart is riven through with this pulsating black mass.
Hart is fascinated by it and is like feeling it around in his fingers.
You
Like
feel
Celine watched her do it.
Lillian is telling you no. Obviously, she's over here. I assume you're down here by the dead orcs, and
Yeah.
she's looking at you like, Hart, we've talked about this. And you feel, Hart, as you're like messing with like the black goo on your fingers or whatever, you feel a deep, subtle stirring within you. It's very slight, very just like almost kind of passing, cursory, but you almost like your internal voice is like, eat me, sort of thing.
Art just wants to be stronger, man.
Hey, man.
And he wants to fly, you know. He
Well,
wants to-
yeah.
Celine's not there. But you can hear Celine's voice nagging.
It's almost like, so I imagine this is like the internal voice that's telling me to eat it is not my voice, it's Celine's voice.
Yeah, the
Yep.
personification of Celine's voice in your head. Nabeen, if you want to roll me something like scrutinize or awareness or that sort of thing. Those two are probably the most appropriate.
Yeah.
Basically, as you're searching through piles and piles of just like miscellaneous shit to find something noteworthy. Nice.
What?
So you're like shifting a huge pile of books to the side, and you like open up an armoire, and you find another dueling pistol, sort of sitting on a nice wrapped like
Nice.
folded cloth. It looks like it
Turning
was
into
someone's
fire.
like heirloom or whatever that had been brought here.
I want to search for my family heirloom. that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking
that's a good
for.
idea. Yeah. Also,
Very nice.
let's do a scrutinize, but let's put a little penalty on it. Like, we'll do -10. How about?
Okay.
Oh, and we can switch out of combat music.
So, outside
No.
of outside of character, so the black goo obviously makes these orcs different, almost giving them sentience, as we've come to understand, right?
Yeah. So the basic
Okay.
relationship, as you guys understand it, is that all
This goo causes some sort of transformation
but
within
but
the orcs.
well, yeah, and the goo isn't necessarily a new thing. The black like mass in an orc's heart is how they like transfer power up the ranks. So like if
Right.
there's an orc's war boss, when a
But
challenger
you were talking about the people that had stuff in their throats. Those were spiders. That wasn't
Yeah,
just
that's
the
different.
black goo.
yeah, and so that
It was
that
black goo infused spiders that had taken over their body.
yeah, and
It
that
wasn't
and
the goo itself.
yeah,
took
that
over.
was more so you having like a flashback.
A flashback
of
of that moment,
this
but it wasn't
feeling,
physically
yeah.
the goo that was controlling them.
No,
It
no,
was the
sorry if
spider.
that was not super clear.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to clarify because it's been a while since we fought
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, so it was more so like you were like, oh shit, that kind of felt like I would picture a spider clamping on my tongue kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you search through everything, poring over.
I want to reroll.
Okay, yeah, you can reroll.
I know.
Dang.
Do
Got
I
any?
have any? Let me. I don't know if this would be listed in my like trappings, or I don't know if I would have any like jars or anything to like carry some sort of liquid in,
I would say that you would. I mean, Lillian
like even
or
a
Celine.
flask or something
Yeah.
like that. You know.
Celine
Those must
has
be
plenty of
One in
jars.
here.
Oh, and there, yeah,
Or
you
just
could easily
jars.
find one here at the church.
Let me look around and see if there's like a canteen or a water flask.
Oh
of some
yeah,
sort.
you can find one
Okay.
without even rolling. There's just like shit
All right.
everywhere.
So, I mean, not even paying attention to Lillian and everybody. And is she the only one around me?
Yes.
Yeah, she's kind of standing near you.
I just kind of like take his heart out and squish it into the canteen
Gross.
and
Oh my
seal it up. Just like crushing it into the
Yep.
canteen, like forcing it in there.
Lillian shakes her head disapprovingly, but doesn't stop you.
Yeah, she's not quite all there right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so if there's anything else specific that you guys want to do here.
What are these things? Just little alcoves?
Oh yeah, they're just like rooms. And this is
Okay.
this is an outhouse.
I would like to get some more jars while I'm in here.
Oh yeah, there's you can find a dozen jars just sort of walking around and moving shit around.
Okay,
It's called canteen. Why can't I spell this
you
properly?
made me take different sizes of jars, so I need something.
How about three
2 E's.
three
That's why I
three
didn't look right.
big jars, 3 medium jars, and 6 small jars are what's available.
6. Okay. And then, can I look for like magic components? And he didn't have a spell book. He wasn't a wizard.
No. Yeah, if you roll like incantation or scrutinize,
I'll do incantation.
sure.
Can I also look for just a better
Success.
sword than what I have?
Sure. Yeah, so with a 19, what were you looking for? Like alchemy ingredients or
I mean alchemy, and if I can, and then magic, like silver darts, because that's like the other thing.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you can find a silver dart. You peer under a dresser and are able to pull one out.
Okay.
45. Yeah, so were you wanting like a two-handed sword? I actually can't use a two-handed sword.
No.
So what do you have right now?
Just a saber.
And you can use martial weapons, right?
Yes.
I think
So-
the saber is a martial weapon, isn't it?
Yeah. You find a very nice mortuary sword, which is essentially like a long sword or a broadsword or whatever, a one-handed. With a heavy, thick blade, perfect for chopping arms and legs off. And it has the castle forged quality, which means that
So it can't be
it
ruined.
cannot be ruined by
Nice.
bad guys.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Is the damage? You'll have to find the damage for that in the bag.
I'll find it.
Oh, for the mortuary sword?
Yeah.
It's probably 2 or 3. I assume it's 2, actually. I can look.
It is. I'm not looking at my book yet, but I can find it in a second.
It is 1, sorry.
Okay.
Combat bonus +1.
Cool.
And it is better at inflicting injuries.
What does that mean? You have to roll a lower number?
You get to roll an extra injury dice.
Oh, an
So-
extra die.
Yeah, so if you hit a moderate injury, you roll 2 dice. Serious is 3 and grievous is 4.
I think she'll lose some damage and some to hit with that, because the other one was fast and
Chance to inflict injuries is cool sometimes too, though.
yeah.
And I'll have
And
them
the
both.
finesse,
Yeah.
but yeah, for sure. So, other than that, the only place I want to take while I'm puffing on my witch feed is I want to check up there.
Oh yeah, it's an outhouse. It's
Nothing
just
in
nothing special. It is
And nothing up at a steeple either.
no, just more piles of
Okay.
random refuse.
I'm content with her book
plates
since she's not gonna find
and-
anything else.
Yeah, rugs and like just anything you can possibly think of.
I mean, Hart's content with his orc's heart, and only Lillian knows he has it.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
true.
fine.
And
You
yeah.
should've told me I could have tried to tear it apart. I watched Corna do it.
That's true.
What does tearing it apart do?
That's
Pulls the
how.
black from the heart.
Yeah, that's how.
I kind of just squished it into the canteen.
Yeah.
So.
I know. And I could still try and make do.
So that's where we will leave off for tonight, and we will pick up with the group back at the airship, having traveled back, and on their way to Pertswell with Celine's spellbook in tow, and
Which she hugs very tightly and nuzzles.
few new developments among the Sash bearers. Heart is Cody back?
Oh shit, no, I fucked that up because, sorry, I was sharing my screen with the book which I just
Oh, and
closed.
you closed it.
So, there. Go live there. Now
Sweet.
it's fixed again.
Yeah. So, good work, gang. Thank you everybody for watching who's still watching. Let's play this fun March song. So yeah, this has been a production by Fiends and Friends in partnership with Grim and Perilous Publishing, the people who make the Zwiehander RPG. And we will be continuing our story not next Friday, because it's Gen Con next Friday. And I'll be running a bunch of Flames of Freedom games for Gen Con, also for Grim and Perilous Publishing. But the Friday after next Friday, we will continue our story, Scarlet Sash stories. And so then tomorrow at 1 Central, we will be playing the world's most popular role-playing game in a fantasy high school setting on our own channel, Fiends and Friends Twitch channel. And then this coming Wednesday, we are playing the Slayers RPG on our own Fiends and Friends Twitch channel.
Yeah, finishing up.
Yep, as part of our cycling system one-shot show called Fleeting Fiends. And so if you are interested in more TTRPG content from these wonderful folks and myself, check us out on Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays. And I will thank you all again for watching. Thank you to all my wonderful friends for playing. And we will see you, hopefully, tomorrow at 1 Central for Fantasy High.
Farewell, guys.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
night.